Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. We're here at Heilbronn, I believe it's called. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. So, as you can see in the top right hand corner, we're starting off with no money whatsoever. We do have one field. We have obviously this pickup truck and a small trailer. So we'll head up to the farm now and pick up the trailer. Actually, I'm going to need some money. I need to buy a chainsaw so I can chop down some trees and make some money that way. So we might just have a look. We'll jump up the farm, show you guys what's going on there. Well, it's not even a farm, a plot of land. And we'll see what's available in the contracts. So we do need to make a little bit of money. Oh, as you can see, I'm using a controller at the moment. I will switch to my wheel probably in the next episode. Alright. As you can see, we've got this bit of land here. I've actually made it so the gates open up onto the road, so then it's not going to block up the road so much when I want to... so it blocks up the road when I want to get in and out. Oh, here we go. Let's go here, so it's going pretty quick. So I've just built a fence around this as a bit of property. My nice little trailer park home. Once the farm's a bit more successful, we'll update that and have a proper home here. Should be good. Let's get that gate closed so we're not blocking up all the traffic. So the plan is to leave these trees, but chop down this one and then the ones down on the left hand side down here. And that should give me enough money just to start off with. But we do need to do a contract first so we can get some of that money in. And yeah, get some money so we can hire a harvester so we can harvest the sunflowers here. Now, I'm not too sure if I can sell it anywhere that can make me oil. I think I need to own the place, so they will just get sold as a crop. So let's have a look and see what jobs are available. Where are we? Contracts. Oh, there's a harvesting one. That's definitely going to make us some decent amount of money, because obviously you can sell the product. So let's go for field 28. It's pretty much the same. Let's borrow the items and we'll head down there. Actually, let's just jump to it. There we go. So field 28. Is there enough to get to? What it will do, I'll get this guy on a worker. We'll get him. Oh no, I won't be able to do the worker. I'll just have to drive this down there. So let's jump back in the harvester. I won't bother putting it on the dolly trailer. What do you want to call it? But it's going to be easier if I go straight across. Just cut across this guy's farm field. Oh, geez, she's a bit bumpy through here. For those of you who haven't played this map at all, right there is where you start in easy mode. So if you want to start with a farm, you start there with the house, the silo, I believe a barn, and a silage silo, a silo for your grain crops, a shed, a barn, and a house there, off memory. Get those beacons on, otherwise no one's going to be able to see us. Oh, and take both of them out as well. Might just pull off and let these cars go past that are evidently behind me. Yep, there we go. So, field 28. Might have to go all the way around. It's going to hold up the traffic both ways. That's alright. I wish the control was a little bit more smooth with the steering instead of so touchy. But hey, I'll use the wheel in the next episode anyway. Alright, so here we are. Let's get her unfolded. Crank her up. Good to go. For a second there, I didn't think it was actually going to let me harvest it. I'm glad there's harvesting jobs available, because I mean, this is where you make your most amount of money, well, that I find, that you don't have to spend money, so fertilizing is a really good way, or spraying is a really good way to make money, but you've got to buy, obviously, fertilizer to be able to do it. So that's a good straight off the bat job to be able to do. Once we have a bit of money too, it's going to make it a bit easier. I'll probably buy some equipment so we can still do jobs and make money throughout the year, because I do have seasons on. Obviously just one day, as you can see at the top there. So one day each month. Alright, 13%. So we should be able to do what, 7 passes roundabout. We're gonna need the trail in that over here. I think my faster coming from the other way would have been faster. Probably not with the header on there though. It does take up quite a bit of the road. Once we do have a bit of money, I will get workers on jobs as well. I do have the mod installed where you can do multiple jobs. Because I think on the vanilla version, or the standard version of Farming Simulator, you can only do one job at a time. If it's not that, then it may be 3 or something like that. But the mod that I've got installed, you can have multiple. I think you can have up to 7, maybe even 10. But we won't have that many jobs going. We'll have maybe 4 or 5 just to get some money flowing. Let's just get back there and get that. I don't want to be missing much. We'll get as much as we can at these stages. Make as much money as we can. Maximize that profit. There we go. This shouldn't really take that long, I don't think. For those of you that haven't played this, even though it's been out for a bit now, you don't have to complete 100% of the field. But if you are harvesting, you'd probably want to, because the amount that you harvest, so you get a certain percentage, I think it's maybe about 90% that you've got to get it done. Then the extra 10% is, missing that part again. It's all profit, so you don't want to really be missing out on all that profit. And I have found that trying to harvest as much as you can before selling it, because selling it as well as harvesting it, both of them go towards the percentage towards being done. So if you get all your harvesting done first, then yeah, you see at the corner there, 10% done. That's actually quite new. Haven't seen that ever come up actually. But yeah, so you want to get as much of it done through harvest, so then when you come to sell it, you'll get as much profit as you can. So if you're selling it, okay, that's not going to harvest up. So if you're selling it when that fucking yellow car. If you are selling the grain while you're still harvesting, you may be losing out on maximizing your profits. I mean, you're still going to make money off it, but maybe just not as much. Gonna be a good guess. I think it is going to be about 7 rows, which is good. I think actually might be longer the other way, so it probably would have been a better way to go, but we're going this way now. Alright, so the harvest is full, so we'll head on down and empty it up, empty it up, empty it. That lid off before we forget. The thing I like about this map is how narrow the roads are, how hard some of them are to get down. But on the other hand, I really hate that as well, especially when you've got a big harvester and stuff like that. But yeah, I have been meaning to make a video on FS22, but been enjoying the game so much, and just really just wanted to keep playing it. So now it's time for me to make some content. It's been out for a bit now, but yeah, it's such a good game. I'm loving all the productions and all that sort of stuff, which I will be getting into on this map as well. But yeah, I wanted to understand how it all works and what are good ones to go for first off and all that sort of stuff. So my plan is, first off, I want to get into eggs, or chickens, and selling eggs, because it's a good way to make profit. I do tend to hold on to the stuff for as long as I can, so it's actually worth something. So at their peak, I guess. Alright, let's empty this harvester. Whoa, okay, come on. You can see we've done a bit so far. There we go, empty it out. Alright, just about there. There we go. Crank it back up and get back into it. It's actually a decent size width. Yeah, it's really good actually. It's getting through this pretty quickly. I think we're just about at 30%. Actually, should have checked that trailer and see what the percentage was. Oh, wrong way. So 50%. So a full load of this. I'll take 2 loads of this, obviously. So yeah, we'll go and sell that. It'd be good to hire another trailer if we had some money just to fill it up. But I may do a few contracting jobs of harvesting just to get some of that money in the bank. But if we can get enough really for the trees, it'd be the way to go. I don't know how much you make just of trees themselves. I've only done the whole planks and furniture thing. So hopefully it's a decent amount. I do have the super strength mod as well, so the logs will be, I'll be able to carry the big ones, but still going to keep it pretty realistic. This whole series I want to try and be as realistic as possible. It's just things like carrying wood. If you're cutting it up into carryable sizes, you're not really going to get that much for it. If it's just like FS19, where the longer and straighter they are, the better, really. So I'm going to guess it's the same sort of scenario with the FS22, so I'll stick with that, and I'll still be cutting them up so they fit in the trailer. As you would have seen, the trailer, the yard is a little bit smaller, so they'll only be about 2-3 meters long maximum. Yeah, but I do believe it's got a full canopy on it. So maybe able to fit a little bit more in, but my plan is to have it so it's hanging over the edge a little bit, so we can have the logs a little bit longer, and we can maybe stack them up in a bit of a pyramid sort of thing going on. Oh, watch out, Ridka. Oh, maybe I don't have my beacons on. Maybe you couldn't see me. There we go. Yeah, this is actually getting through the field pretty good. I do prefer the bigger harvesters, no matter what size the field is. But this one's actually not a bad size, really. Not bad at all. Alright, so we're at 90% now. I think we're about 50% of the way through the field. As you can see, I did a little bit down that end there just to get away from those trees. Didn't want that to be an issue. Just get the auger out and yeah, better fill it up. So that'll be it. It'd be good to have a worker gun, but no money, so that's how it is. But yep, it's good to have a worker gun while I go and refill. Now, where are we heading with this stuff? Alright, up to the grain mill. Just about there. There we go. Right, let's get this filled up. Back it up, get it even. Leave that harvester running because I'm not paying for the gas for it, so no big deal. Leave that all right as well. Oh, there we go. Trying about to close it with the controller. Alright, so heading up to the grain mill. It's going to be quite a hike up there. So, cross the bridge up here on the left. Head up. And, yeah, it's going to be quite, I think might end up, yep, going to have to go back past our farm. Definitely going to need a bigger trailer eventually. I think I need to go right up here, yep. Continue up into the township up here. Right, not far away from there now, just cut through back in my field. You see, it was full of weeds. Looks like they've sprayed them, but yeah, not the way that I want to do it. I'm going to keep weeds and all that sort of stuff on. Hopefully it doesn't turn left. Good. This hill's definitely showing how heavy this load is. Slowly creeping up the hill. There we go, now it's starting to pick up speed. So we'll just leave this here while we jump back to the harvester, just let it unload, and then we'll drive it back once the harvester's full again. Now, is it this sell point? I believe so. Oh, if not, well, I'm gonna guess this is where it goes, so. Right, tip it that way. Well, I'm not making any money for it, so it must be the right spot. There we go, so we're 60% completed. So you see there, selling the crop also puts a percentage up. Oh, so 66% of it's transported. Yeah, transported. So I guess we're going to make a bit more of a profit off this than what I thought. Well, as long as we can get 2 more loads, then that'll be 24%, 22%. How much was it? 66. So, geez, so 24%. It's pretty good. 22% profit, which would be pretty good. We'll just forget about that bit. There's actually been a bit that I've missed throughout, but I've gone back and got them. As you see, reverse up a bit to get it. Can't keep doing it. You can see here, that's why this bit's a bit wider. It's be a bit that I missed earlier. go 70%. That's actually quite good now. That tells you every 10% that you get completed. So it's 70%, and I don't think it's 70% of the field that's done. Definitely not. So I think this should be a good amount of profit. What I did on my normal game that I've been playing, that's obviously not on YouTube, is I'll do a few jobs and get the crop from it, and I'll put it in a silo, and I'll then sell it once it was at a better price, just to make that little bit more profit off it. But I won't be doing that here today. I'll just be selling it as soon as, maybe further down the line once we've got a silo, it might be a bit better. But the field that I've got on my farm, or my plot of land, if that's what you want to call it, I do plan to put wheat inside that. So then, obviously the wheat will feed the chickens that I'll be buying, and also be able to make money off straw. So hopefully that all goes to plan pretty well. And then that'll be the base of making the money for a bit, as well as doing these jobs and stuff as well. Like, so I want to do as many contracts as I can. If I've got some money, I better hire some workers to do some of the contractor jobs as well, just to tick everything along a little bit faster, because starting with nothing is a little bit more difficult, definitely. I mean, oh, what's going on here? That's what I meant to do. Yeah, so starting with nothing is definitely more difficult because you don't already have a tractor, a cultivator, etc., etc. Buying a harvester will definitely be a big thing. So for now, we will just be renting all the equipment. If I can afford it, then I will buy it. I will be in small quantities, so I buy the smallest cultivator I can, smallest seeder, planter, whatever. But yeah, and then after that, we'll see what we want to get into, whether it be sheep for wool to make some clothing, or even cotton, get into some cotton harvesting. It all depends on how all the plans out. Yeah, we're smashing this up pretty quickly. Alright, so I'll keep going with this, and I'll see you guys once the harvest is a bit fuller. Alright, so the harvester is full, on the way back now to pick it up. So we are at 90% through the field, so we really don't have much left to do. It's all going to fit in this trailer here. We've got about 1.5 passes left to do. Then it's going to be that job done, or that field done. Should be good. Also, with the collectibles, so if you don't know already, they for every collectible that you get $50,000. So I know where a majority of them are. Just remind me, because there's one just back there. So if you do want me to start collecting them to make this move along a lot faster, let me know in the comments. If you know where they are, also let me know in the comments. I think there was about 2 or 3 maybe that I didn't end up finding. But if you know where they are, then I'll find the ones that you guys comment. I'm not gonna just go out and find the ones that I know where they are, because, well, we'll see how it goes, but at this stage I won't be, because otherwise it's just gonna be a bit unfair, because I know where they all are. Make myself $1 million real quick. So if you know where they are, write them in the comments, and yep, we'll go from there, and I'll maybe collect them. If in the comments there are quite a few different ones, I'll just maybe find one for now, and later on down the track, then we'll go on to getting some more. Alright, here we are. So as you can see, not much left of the field at all. Just this little bit on the end. Oh, wrong one. So we'll probably have about 60%, I'd say, in the trailer once we finish up doing all this. Could actually grab that, we'll empty it once we're finished harvesting. It didn't take that long at all, really. Probably quicker for you guys, as I can cut a lot of it out. But yeah, not a bad size, this one. I might look into, I think this is 3.2, maybe a little bit more. Let's have a look at the leased stuff. Where is it? No. Okay, it doesn't show the leased ones because it's like this, but I do believe it is about a 3.2 offhand. I mean, I'm no meter expert. Should get this all in one go though, yep, definitely. It should actually come up pretty soon, I think. It'll be at 100% before I even finish this, I'd say. If not, it's gonna be pretty quick. Let's actually have a look. There we go. So it's at 94%. So pretty much, it'll be 95, I guess, once we get to the end of here. So once we deliver the crop, it'll be a lot faster. I mean, it'll just be at 5%, and we'll just make the money. Be mostly profit. While it's emptying, I'll have a look and see other percentages, but I do think it'll be at 95%. Trying to smash the tractor with the header. Still 94. But yeah, I had an estimate. I thought this would be about 60% full. 58. Not a bad guess. Once again, just leave the harvester running. I'm not paying for the gas in it, so no big deal. So another 10,000, 5% left, so I should get, I don't know, maybe about, if it's 20,000 was 56% of the, 66% of the last one, so not sure how much profit we're going to make. I guess we'll soon see. Won't bore you guys with another trip up there. See you guys up there. Once again, we're making it up this steep hill. So I really don't think it's going to be putting in much before the job's completed. So hopefully make a good amount of profit off the grain itself. Let's have a look and find out. We're still going to make just over 5 grand, 5.5 grand off the job itself anyway. Probably should have tipped it out the back. But it's all good. How's that? $4,000 made off that. Not bad at all. So let's just return the equipment, get that job completed. So another 5,000 there, just over 5,000. How's that? $9,000 in the bank. So not bad at all. Where's our farm? Pretty sure you can see it from here. Maybe. There it is, down there. So, yeah, let me know in the comments if you think I should buy the chainsaw now, cut down the trees and make some money that way, or save the money so we can harvest, I believe, September. So next month is when it's going to be good to harvest the crop. So maybe that's something we'll look into. And then I could cut down the trees to make money, to hire a cultivator, and maybe a tractor as well. Well, I'm going to need the tractor, but yeah. all depends on how much money we're going to make off this crop. See, the yield bonus there is at plus 83%, so I guess because the weeds missed out on that there. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. But brand new series, so tell your friends. I can't wait to upgrade the house as well. We'll be doing that. We're going to make this area better and better as time goes on. It's going to be more spread out. We're going to be building this main area. It's going to be our main farm, so that field eventually won't be used for crop at all. It'll just be buildings and whatnot once we expand a bit. But yep, that's going to be it for this video, guys. But thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you later.